What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to play Sonic Adventure 2 Part 1. This is the second game in the Sonic Adventure series, and the second Sonic game that was actually on the Dreamcast, but this is the PlayStation 3 version, and this is the second Sonic game to be, actually I'm not sure if it's the second Sonic game to be on the PlayStation Network, but it's the second Sonic game that got remastered like this in HD. This is actually proper HD, where Sonic Adventure, you can only play it in 480, but I was able to record it in, make it look HD, but anyway, but it wasn't true HD. This is actually true HD, but anyway, so you can see this is a little bit more to the menu screen. We have the one single player, the two-player battle, the scoreboards again, which I'll show off later. But the helping options is the biggest thing that I want to show off right now. The extras, which we'll look at later, the how to play, which shows, I believe that shows each individual character, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just kind of run through this really quickly. I guess this just shows you how to play the game and the different, yeah, okay, so that's pretty much what that is, so we won't bother with that. The controls for the game. So the left analog stick moves the character, right analog stick rotates the camera, the I believe that's L1 and R1, or L2 and R2 rotates the camera. I think all of them should rotate the camera. You can switch the action window with a triangle. You can pause the game with the pause button, of course, jump with the square or X, and then the action with the circle. I think you can also use the square for the action, but you can't rebind that, so it doesn't really matter. And the options. Excuse me. So you can select the language for the voiceover. You have English and Japanese, which I want it in English, of course. You can change the menu screen theme to the different characters. There's Shadow's theme, Rouge's theme, Robotnik's theme, Tails' theme, Knuckles' theme, Sonic's theme. It doesn't really, this really doesn't, maybe this is just the background instead of the music. So that's you can clear your two-player battle record if you want to there, and you can save or load different things. You can set the vibration on or off, and then you can change it to stereo or mono, but I want it in stereo, of course. Actually, let me go back and see if it...
Set options.
That's what I thought, so it just changes the voice. Actually, let me just go back.
Set options.
Let me see. How did I change this? This one, I guess.
Customize your menu screen.
Yeah, so I'll show off all those on the wrap-up video. Right now, I'll use the main one. I might change it, at some point.
Story select.
Because it would talk about, it'll just talk about different things, and I might show those off later on, but for each individual character right now, so you can see we have the hero story and the dark story. I'm going to start with the hero story, which will have me playing as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and in the dark story will have me playing as Shadow, Rouge, and Robotnik. I'm going to start with the hero story first. I'm going to go all the way through the hero story, and then I'll move over to the dark story, and then that's how I'll do this particular Let's Play. But like I said, I'm going to start off with the hero story first, and then just move on from there.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy
Hedgehog
that.
is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Well, thankfully that screen transition to white didn't mess anything up, but so you can see this game doesn't have the the capture's still going. This game doesn't have the hub or the action adventure. I think it's actually adventure field This game doesn't have that like in Sonic Adventure 1. It just, if you pick which story you want to play through, you just go from one level to the next without any breaks in the overall story. And you can see this is the snowboard section. And on the ramps, I didn't do a very good job of it, but on the ramps you can hit the jump button to do different tricks, and that will affect your score. You can see the score in the upper left corner of the screen. And different things affect score, like doing different tricks. I should have actually got 300. I'm not sure why I didn't. Maybe because I was affecting the way that I was on the ramp. But I should have got 300 points for doing that. Because I get points for doing this. If I did that one, which I did, that will get 800 points. It's all just trick points, really. And over here is a... Actually, let me...
There are 3 challenge containers per stage. You should open all 3 containers and find out what's inside.
And what that is that's Homo Chow. He replaces the call as your hint bubble. And he will tell you different things about the game.
The Chow key is in this container. If you keep it, you can go to the Chow garden when you finish the stage.
And you can see that I'm getting different rewards for... Rings really don't matter. I don't really need to waste the time to do this. I guess just lives, which lives do actually carry over between the different characters. I think so. I think it's based on their affiliation. Like all the hero characters should keep their lives, and all the dark characters should keep their lives. But I don't think they can use... Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm not gonna keep mentioning that, but I'm pretty sure that each character, like, crap, I messed that up. I should have got 600 points for doing this, but I think that, man, this thing I only gonna get 4. Actually, I'm pretty sure it should 600. I don't think I'm gonna get any more than that. It doesn't really matter if I do that. I won't get any extra points for that, but but the score is really important in this game because there is a rank, just like in Sonic Adventure 1, there was a ranking system for levels, except you have to replay the levels again and you get a different challenge, and that would affect your ranking, like rank, I think they call it like level C, level B, and level A. And if you notice there's Big in the background, he makes cameos. He's not actually a playable character in this game. He just makes cameos every now and again, but the ranking system in this game goes from A to E, E being the worst, A being the best, and A ranks are the hardest to get, and they are affected. You have to get a certain number of score to be able to get an A rank. I don't think I got an A rank here. Nope.
Too easy.
I think I needed to get 18,000 points to get the A rank in this one. And each individual character, like, you could kind of group Sonic and Shadow in the same, like, gameplay style, Tails and Robotnik, and Knuckles and Rouge in the same gameplay style, and they would take different scores to be able to be able to do different things. Those are just 2 eggshells. Yeah, this is a garden that I already have set up. That's a...
Don't worry, buddy.
This is just a name, I think this is just a neutral adult Chow, I believe. I'm pretty sure he looks like he's big enough to be a neutral adult Chow, and then this should be a neutral Hero Chow, and I thought I saw one up here, and I guess this was a dark Chow. I was gonna try to, yeah, it's a dark Chow. If you can notice, there's like a little red spot on his chest, and he looks a little bit darker. There we go. That's the chow I was looking for. And this is a running dart chow. Let me try to get away from that. Yeah, it's a run type dart chow. And you can see he's got a little badge on his chest, so that's the one that I run the races with. And let me see, the animals act pretty much the same as they did in the first game. They have, you know, they had their different traits. Like, I didn't look at the colors in the background to see if they color-coded them. I would have to look at them again to see. And you can notice again the chow also take the parts from the animals that you give them, and they will, you know, use different parts. Like, see, like that unicorn that I just gave him, he's got more unicorn parts on him now. This raccoon I give him should put more raccoon parts on him. Yeah, he's got, I think, raccoon feet now. The skunk, I'm not sure if I gave him the skunk. I didn't. He should get a skunk tail from this. Nope. Nope, but he's got skunk hands. And the little... let me see. I guess I can pick this up real quick. I'll feed a chow. I guess I'll feed him because he's the one that I'm going to put into the races, because he's so much better, you know, in his stats than any of my other chow that I have. I should take time to level him up, because the races got a lot harder in this game. There's a lot more race types, and he's just a regular baby chow. He's not really important. I would say this would probably be my next important chow here. Yeah, he's a flying and a swimming type. Or not, actually, he's just a neutral chow, but I've given him more flying animals and swimming animals and a lot more stamina than I did in this one. But I'm gonna leave here, and I'll talk about the chow. I know I'm not really doing a good job of talking about the chow, but I want to try to save that. I mean, I hope that doesn't... Okay, I don't think it really did mess anything up.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
Spider Creek Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
I wasn't doing a very good job of explaining the chow and how to do that, but I'm going to save that for the chow video that I'll do when I get through playthroughs of the game. And so you can see this boss fight. I don't think every single level you have to fight a boss, just certain ones. And because you don't go through an adventure mode, you have to fight the bosses after the... I think I just have to climb one of these boxes and hitting this shit, and actually this shouldn't take too long. Or actually I'm taking longer than I should.
Bigfoot to headquarters.
He's invincible right now. This one you can only attack the cockpit. The cockpit is the weak spot. Destroyed all the boxes and I get up to it. I can't leave the circle. Not being quite as patient, but not being quite as patient as I should.
Hey guys, take care.
But I can beat him a lot quicker. You know, than it was taking me. It shouldn't take me. It took me a minute and 22 seconds. But
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake head Hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Shadow, what is
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful. What the?
What? Thief?
Look who's calling who a thief. I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, isn't it? Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I'm using for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead. Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
So if you notice, the dialogue is a little bit, I guess clunky would be the best way to say it. Like I guess not necessarily dialogue, but the
Find the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald.
convenient.
At the bottom of the screen. And yes, help you find them.
The cutscenes aren't as good as they were in the first game. Honestly, as bad as the first game was with the dialogue and how it changing and everything. So yeah, okay. I'm not sure if actually every character. It might be every character is, or the game might just track both. Crap, I didn't mean to do that, because if you do that, you will lose score. If you notice, I got a perfect in 2,000 points for getting that particular emerald. If the longer it takes you, the less score you'll get, and if you use the screens to try to get some hints, you will also lose score. I think you lose maybe 500 for each screen you use. You can only use 3 hints per emerald piece, and you have a minute after you collect each. You have a minute between each emerald piece to find them, or to be able to get the perfect score. I'm not sure if I got it for that one or not, but and that's what Knuckles and Rouge's scores are.
Yeah, this is perfect.
You don't have to get as high as some gameplay styles, but it's all about speed. It's how fast you can find the emeralds. The faster you find the emeralds, the higher your score will be, and you have to try to not use the TV screens to help you.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic destroyed the military building or robbed the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Eggman too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
And that's what both Knuckles and Rouge is, like I said, it's just speed. As quickly as you can find it, the faster you find the emeralds, the better your score will be. Maybe it is after each level you get a you might have to fight a boss fight, or maybe it's after every like 2 levels. Well, I'm not sure because I didn't do 2 levels between Sonic's boss fight and this one.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island?
I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here?
I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic.
Again? Hurry!
I know Eggman's up to no good again.
Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back.
Don't leave without me. I want to help Sonic too.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, but I want to... I can't... Come on, there we go, okay. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining. They're just kind of like throwing everything at me, and I'm not able to easily explain everything. But just kind of a review. I didn't explain the Chow Garden very well, but I'm going to explain it in more in-depth detail, and I'm going to be able to show you a lot more after I complete the single-player aspect of the game. Then I move on to the Chow video. I'll try to explain Sonic's gameplay a little bit better. Mostly it's about collecting, like trying to get like the best rank you can. It's a combination. It's like a fine line between getting combos from doing tricks, destroying enemies in a row quickly enough. You get a combo kind of similar to how you did in the old 2D games. That also applies in Tails and Robotnik's gameplay, and I'll be able to show that aspect off here very shortly, but this will be in the next video. Knuckles and Rouge's gameplay style is you have to find the emeralds, just like you did in Sonic, Sonic Adventure, the first Sonic Adventure game, except you have a set list of like, you have to find the first emerald, then the second emerald piece, then the third emerald piece, and the radar won't kind of confuse you with all the different pieces. You can find them, of course, and if you do, you will get a perfect, but they are a lot harder to find, and I'll try to go into a little bit more in-depth detail on that. That's the first level, so of course they're going to be easier to find than some of the later on levels. And I'm going to try to explain everything a little bit better. I'll try to go... Tails and Robotnik's levels are longer than Sonic's, and Sonic, Shadow's, Knuckles, Rouge's. So I'll be able to explain Tails' gameplay at least a little bit better. Be able to explain Sonic's a little bit better, and as we go along, I'll be able to explain Knuckles' a little bit better and the different upgrades and things that we'll get. Because right now we don't have any upgrades, but we will get more upgrades as we go on. And because this doesn't have a adventure field for me to go back to, I'm going to try to either start at the beginning of a level like I am now, or wait until I go to a boss fight and then end the video there, then just come back in the next video at the boss fight, do 2 levels, stop at that boss fight if there is a boss fight, and then just try to go on like that. I'm not sure because the fact that this doesn't have an adventure field, that kind of messes up the way that I would do this. But I'll just see how it goes. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll do, I think this is called Prison Island, and then we'll go on from there and continue the story. So until then, later everyone.